What's up everyone, KitaSean here. So we're going to go ahead and play a new mobile game called Food Fantasy. This is actually a game that will officially release in the States on July 20th for both iOS and Android. Now I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering, then how are you able to play the game right now? Well, the developers Alex have allowed me to try out their test servers, and right now I'm actually playing the game a little bit, and I'm trying to figure out what does what. And yeah, it's actually a really fun game, and basically what they want me to do is make a little review video and show you guys a little demonstration of the gameplay in this game. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to show you guys what Food Fantasy is all about. So the game is basically like a restaurant simulator with a turn-based RPG system in it. So it's like two games in one, and the goal of the game is to make your restaurant a star class restaurant. So basically a Michelin star restaurant, so the best restaurant in town. And in order to make your restaurant the best in town, you need to decorate it, you need to gather more customers, you need to gather ingredients in order to make these dishes. So you need to create new dishes to serve to your customers so that, you know, they won't get bored of the same dish over and over again. So you have to fight these enemies called fallen angels, and as you defeat them, you'll be able to collect ingredients so that you can make like really delicious dishes. So this is actually basically a little grind game, but at the same time it's actually really fun because it does have a story, and the art style is actually something really nice to look at. But the gameplay is also really easy and at the same time fun. So let's go ahead and check out Food Fantasy. So we're here at the main menu. It looks very beautiful. I really love the background art for this menu here, and plus you get to have one of your characters right here, which we'll talk about in a bit. You get to have one of your characters as your little, I guess, your opening menu screen character, so that's actually really cool. But as you can see, there are a lot of icons on this menu, so it's overwhelming at first, but once you get used to it, everything will be very easy to find. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about and explain some of these icons. So let's go ahead and start with the top left corner. So starting off with the top left corner, we have the player icon. So as you can see, there is a fish up there. Now the reason why I picked the fish is because I thought it was cute and funny. You can obviously change this into anything you want as long as it's there. And now you also have your player name next to it, the EXP bar, and under the EXP bar is going to be your player level. Now the player level is going to be very important, so you got to remember that. I'll explain why in a bit, but the player level, I actually really think they should maybe move that next to the name. Like, I actually really think they should make it more, how do I say it, easier to see. Like, I don't really like how it's under the EXP bar, but I mean, I'm not the developer of this game, I'm not the one creating the game, so I mean, they can do whatever they want, but I personally think they should move the level up next to the name to see it more easier. It's just kind of weird to have that player level like right there. But putting that aside, let's go to the top right corner now. So the bar there on the top right corner, you have a heart, you have a gold coin, and you have a diamond. Now the heart is actually your stamina. Stamina is actually really easy to get. You can get it by leveling up, you can get it from daily logins, you can also get it from benefits, and benefits basically are quests. So basically if you finish a mission, like for example clear chapter 1 part 2, you'll get stamina kind of thing. So stamina is actually really easy to get daily. Golden coins is a currency for this game, as in like buying stuff as like ingredients for your restaurant or leveling up your characters, ascending them, etc. So golden coins are going to be playing a big role for this as well. And then your diamonds you can actually use for two things that I know of right now. You can use them for summoning new characters, and you can use them to fast forward or instantly make like recipes in your restaurant. So there's like a little cooldown time in order to make a specific recipe, so you can actually just wait, or you can instantly make it with a diamond or two. So diamonds are going to be somewhat important if you want to keep rolling, or if you want to keep making more ingredients over and over again. But there's actually two different currencies for gacha. So diamonds, you can use them, but there are other ways to roll in this game. So of course there are other icons on this menu, as you can see below the bar where the stamina, gold coin, and diamonds are. Benefits, mail, friends, daily, events, and shops. Of course benefits, again, I explained it earlier, you can actually do that to do missions and get items, diamonds, stamina, coins, etc. Mail, obviously going to be your logins. Friends, pick friends. I can't pick any friends because I'm in the test server, so I'm lonely right now. Daily login, so you log in, get your dailies. Events, obviously, in-game events. Then you have your shop where you can actually buy some stuff, but you can also see that there are icons on the right corner there, and then on the bottom, or not right corner, on the right side and the bottom there. And there are 2 locked icons there, guild and fallen. Now I actually have to be a very high level in order to unlock these. Fallen, I actually don't know exactly what that is yet. It says fallen angel. I'm assuming that you can actually collect these fallen angels and use them, but the guild here, I believe you can actually join guilds and fight alongside other players. So like, for example, as you can see on the bottom right corner there's like a fork and spoon icon. If you click that, you can actually get rid of all those icons, and then you enter or you bring out 2 more icons, the vault and ranking system. So I'm assuming that there's like PvP in this game. Unfortunately, I haven't tried it out yet, so I can't really say too much, but it looks like there is like guild battles in this game, which is actually really cool. Now the vault allows you to search where you can find these items specifically. Like for example, if I want these lettuce, if I go to obtain, it will take me to a quest that has it. Or how do I obtain more shards for my characters? I can just go ahead and click that and it'll take me to where I need to go, like for example to the market shop or the gacha, etc. So let's go ahead and introduce to you guys some of the characters in this game, and these characters actually have a specific name. They're called food souls, and the reason why they're called food souls is because these characters are actually named off of foods, like real life foods. Like for example here, my UR rarity card here, Boston Lobster. I actually think he's really strong, maybe the strongest in the game right now. So Boston Lobster here is a UR. UR is the highest rarity. Below that is going to be SR, then R, then after R is going to be M. I don't know what the M stands for, but I'm assuming it's like medium rare, maybe, I don't know. Get it? But we have characters like Boston Lobster, we have characters like Peking Duck. These are actually my only 2 URs right now. We also have Hamburger, we also have Escargot, we have Black Tea, who we saw earlier in the menu screen. This is actually my favorite character right now. I love her design, it's so beautiful looking. And then below that we have Tang Yung, Samma, and then we have a really ikemen looking wonton. Now all these character designs really look very shoujo manga-ish, so I actually think this is mainly targeted to female fans maybe, but I actually still think this is a game that male players can play as well. But a lot of the male characters look very shoujo manga design-ish, so I actually really think a lot of female fans would really get into this game. But again, we have characters like Black Tea here who look really amazing looking, really beautiful looking, so definitely I think male players will enjoy this game as well. I mean, there's also moe characters like, I mean, Tong Young here. You also have characters like Milk. I mean, she's a cow design, as you can see, because you know cows produce milk. You also have another ikemen character like Miso Soup. You have sexy One-sama looking characters like Spicy Gluten. You have Coffee. You have Lang Bao. Very seductive looking orange juice character here. You also have Taiyaki, very moe looking. So yeah, like you have a whole bunch of these different types of characters which are really cool looking and really cute looking as well. Now as you can see, there's like icons next to the player, not player name, I'm sorry, the character names. Like for example, we have Boston Lobster here. There's like a sword icon like this next to his level and his picture. That means he's an attacker type. Now there's actually different types of characters in this game, different types of food souls in this game. Peking Duck is like a support, like a caster type character, and then you also have like your shielders, or in my perspective, I actually think they're tanks. So Escargot is a tank. So yeah, you have healers, your supports, you have, you have a whole bunch of different characters with different skill sets. So it's actually really cool. So yeah, it's actually really awesome to see that these characters are cool looking and cute looking. So yeah, I actually really think both female and male fans can enjoy this game when it comes to the character design. So we're going to go ahead and use Samma as an example here. So he is voiced by Hino Satoshi, and right now I think because it's a test server, none of the Japanese voices are in right now. It's only the English voices. So once the game officially releases, I think we'll get the Japanese voices. But we're going to go ahead and use Samma as an example. So if you click on the character while you're in the soul menu, you can actually check out their stats. So as you can see here, attack 49, defense 10, HP 445, etc. Now I actually have shards, and how to collect shards is by rolling them in the gacha or buying these shards from the store, the market. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and ascend them real quick. So click ascend, and he ascends, levels up, crit damage up, speed up, etc. And as you can see on the left there, under the SR icon, a star was colored in. So as you ascend your food souls, they will gain a star telling you that you ascended him once. And as you keep ascending, you can actually unlock new skills, new attributes, and of course you can actually unlock new skins as well. So you can either get these skins by ascending, or you can get these skins by buying them from the market, depending on, you know, what kind of skin they are. Like, are they event only skins, or are they skins that you can only buy from the market, etc. But some of these skins you can actually get from ascending. So now we're going to go ahead and look at this combat skill. So food souls will at least have 2 skills, a basic skill and an energy skill. Of course, you can level these up so that you can do more damage, higher percentage, chance to heal, more percentage, or inflict debuffs or buffs onto your enemies and teammates. Now there's also something called link skill. Link skill is actually a skill where you have to have a specific food soul in your team alongside Sama. So for example, here, as you can see in the description, this skill will activate when Sama and Tempura enter the battle together. So I have to put Tempura and Sama together in order for this skill to be used. And the link skill is actually the only skill you need to activate yourself, so the player needs to manually click the skill in order for you to attack with it. I'll show you guys once we do the gameplay. So the basic skill and energy skill Sama will do on his own, but you can also level these up again. But I can't level up because I need to level up Sama to level 3. But my other characters, my other food souls, already have their skills leveled to max. So once we get into the gameplay, I'll show you guys. But yeah, some souls do have link skills, some souls don't. So just remember that. So there are 2 different ways to level up your characters in this game. Now, the traditional RPG way, take your food soul in your team, take them out to a quest, gain EXP, or you can go ahead and do the fast and easy way by upgrading your characters with potions. Now, as you can see on the bottom there is an upgrade button, and next to that is going to be the level of the food soul. So level 1/60. 60 is going to be the max for Wonton here, and below that is going to be the EXP bar. So if I click the upgrade button, as you can see, there's going to be potions. Now if I just give him the thin potion, he will gain 200 EXP, the medium potion 500 EXP, and the fat one 1000 EXP. Now I'm just going to go ahead and give him the thin one, the smallest one that I have. So as you can see, he gained the EXP. Boom, 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 boom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and keep using this until max. So I'm at level 9 now, and then unfortunately I can't go any further. The reason why I can't level up Wonton here to level 10 is because my player level. Now I said this earlier, player level is going to be very important. So your characters, your food souls will not level up any further until your player level levels up as well. So they will have the same level as your player level. So that's why you need to level up your player level as much as you can, so that you can increase their level as well, so that you can make them stronger. So before we get into gameplay, I want to go ahead and talk about cooking talents real quick. So cooking talent is basically your player skill. So you can actually fight alongside your food souls when you go to these quests. Now there are 3 different types of cooking talents. There's damage, support, and control. Damage is basically attack type skills, so like fire attack or water attacks, etc. And then your support skill is going to be like increased defense, increased HP. And then your control skill is going to be skills like increased energy recovery rate for your characters, or you throw debuffs on enemies, enemy fallen angels. So yeah, you can actually help out your souls with your own player skills. So player skills are going to be playing a big role when you go on these quests. So now we're here at the map where you can actually go on quests. So right now I'm at Ring Road. This is chapter 3. If you go back, you can go to like Amara Ruins chapter 2, and you can also go to the Old Forest entry. So we're gonna go ahead and just do this one because I think this is actually a good example. This quest right here, chapter 3, part 1. Now this is the menu screen for that chapter, for that quest, and as you can see here, you can actually change your teams, you can adjust it. I only have 1 team right now, so if you make more teams, you can actually switch your teams around, and you can of course adjust them, so you can actually change up your team if you want. So if I go to adjust real quick, this is actually my team setup right now. We have Boston Lobster, Escargot, Black Tea, Milk, and Spicy Gluten. The reason why I have this team setup is because Escargot I'm using as a tank, and the thing is, he actually doesn't have a link skill. So I actually thought it was a good idea to bring him in. And then Boston Lobster and Spicy Gluten work together, so they actually activate their link skill, so that's why I brought them together. Plus I think Boston Lobster is the strongest, so I threw him in, and Spicy Gluten is actually pretty sexy looking. Not only that, again, she helps out Boston Lobster. Black tea and milk actually go together. Even in real life, they go together. So black tea will be able to use her attack skill, and milk will be able to use her healing skill. So I'll show that off when we get into the gameplay. But other than that, this screen here allows you to see the requirements to beat the stage, or not requirements to beat the stage, like an extra mission to beat the stage. So if you complete the stage, finish the stage without your food soul dying, and complete the stage in 75 seconds, you'll be able to receive a bonus item. But alongside that, you have your regular drops like potions, EXP potions, lettuce, carrots, shrimp, basically ingredients for your restaurant, and of course golden onions. Golden onions is basically an item which you can use to roll, which I'll talk about more once we get to the gacha screen. But other than that, you can actually change your player skill as well. But let's go ahead and play this quest real quick and show you guys the menu of how the gameplay looks like. So we're here at the gameplay screen. I paused it so that I can talk about the menu here. So as you can see on your left is going to be the food souls, very cute looking, and the enemies, the fallen angels, actually look really cute as well. So the gameplay, it looks really cute. It's actually, again, very easy. So I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit. I know it's dark, bear with me, but starting off with the icons on top of your food souls. So basically those are showing that there are buffs, there's some debuffs, and honestly I actually don't know what the fork means yet. I'm still trying to figure out what that means, but I know that the shield and the arrow going up means defense up, the sword and the arrow going down means attack down. Now the green bar is the HP bar, and below that is going to be your food soul skills, so they'll be able to use basic skills or their special skills. And on the bottom right, as you can see there's going to be the icons that you saw earlier in the team adjust. So these icons you can click manually, and they'll be using their skills. For example, milk, she'll be able to heal, and everyone else will be able to attack. Spicy gluten is actually a debuff skill, so you want to target an enemy and use that. But black tea and Boston Lobster, they use attack skills, so you can manually click that to attack your enemies. And then on the bottom left corner there, you have your player skill icon, so you can use those skills to attack the enemy as well, or buff your characters or debuff your enemy characters. And as you can see, there are numbers 30 and 35. That's the cooldown time. And then on the bottom there, the fire icon, that's actually the game speed. So right now there's only ×1 and ×2. I put it on ×1 so that it's easier for you guys to check out how the gameplay works. So also what's really important is that the enemies, so as you can see, the red bar, that's the enemy HP, and there are enemies, fallen angels, that are the same size as your food souls, but there's going to be big enemies as well. And a good example is going to be the maid looking character right there, the maid looking fallen angel there. Enemy characters like that will do special attacks, and there's actually these target icons, and once these target icons come out, you have to click on that right away so that you can interrupt that attack so that they won't do it. But if you're a little bit late, they'll still do the attack, but it will do less damage. But if you just miss it overall, they'll just do a really massive attack and you'll take a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and just show the gameplay now. Oh, also, I forgot to talk about above is going to be the timer. So once that time runs out, you automatically lose. And then on the top right there is going to be the wave number. So there are numbers of waves. So this specific quest only has one wave. So as long as I defeat these two fallen angels, then we're good to go. So let's go ahead and play this here. So as you can see here, you have your cute little characters. They're doing an attack. They're fighting. So as they attack, their skill bar will go up. So they're healing, they're doing attack up, attack down. So as you can see, they're doing the skill. So I'm going to go ahead and use a player skill real quick. And once you use your player skill, you can see that a hand comes out. That's actually you. So that's really interesting. So I just missed the target skill there. So the boss was able to use her special attack. So I took a lot of damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and use Boston Lobster's link skill. So this is going to allow me to do a massive attack on the enemy. As you see there, I defeated an enemy. So we're going to go ahead and use another player skill, fire attack, deal some damage. So I'm going to go ahead and click the icon. Interrupt failed, so the boss will be doing her attack. I'm going to go ahead and heal because my food souls are dying there. Need to heal. So milk healing, full HP. I want that icon to come out again. So I'm gonna wait for it real quick. Wait for it. Come on, bring it out so I can interrupt it. So boom, interrupt. So I interrupted, so she's not using her special attack. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and go all in here. Use Black T's skill, Boston Lobster again. So yeah, the gameplay is very simple, very easy, and honestly, it's just really cute to watch. I mean, the characters are just so cute. Did I say cute to watch? I mean, it's really fun to watch because the characters are just so cute. So let's go ahead and talk about the restaurant now. So we're going to go ahead and click that restaurant icon, and now we're here at the back of the restaurant. This is where you actually do some research or create new dishes. So as you can see here, I have 2 dishes that I created already: braised pork and stir-fried potatoes. Now you can actually rank up these dishes so that you can satisfy your customers more, so that you can earn more money. So the restaurant, you can actually earn currency in here, so that's actually really awesome. You can also earn some other items as well. But if you go to develop, you can actually develop new dishes. Now there's actually a slim chance to create a dish, but I'm pretty sure once this game officially releases, there's going to be a lot of different ingredients online. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and randomly throw in some ingredients and see if I can develop a new dish. Now there's always going to be a 10-minute cooldown. I'm not exactly sure if there's like different timings to show that you're creating a dish. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this dish right away with my diamonds. So instantly make. Can we get a success? Development failed. So yeah, like I'm not exactly sure if the percentage is low on this to get a successful development, but yeah, I get that all the time, honestly. So if you're worried about not getting a successful development, don't worry. I get failed all the time. But let's go ahead and go to the front of the restaurant by clicking the door there. So we're here looking at my cute little restaurant. This is actually the default design of the restaurant. So as you level up your restaurant, you'll be able to decorate how you want it. So you can add in more tables. You can actually change the location of your restaurant. So for example, you can put it on a porch, you can put it on a beach, etc. Now, as you can see here, we have the customers going in and out eating. So this is basically a way to collect money for your game. So you can actually buy ingredients with the gold coins, or you can actually use the money to, again, level up your characters. So you can also get tip money, which is going to be the silver coin on the top there. You can use that tip money to buy shards in the tip shop, which we'll go in a bit. But my staff members, the staff members are going to be your food souls, and I'm not exactly sure if putting different food souls will change anything, but let's go ahead and check out the staff real quick. So I have a Hawthorne Ball as my chef right now. Again, I don't exactly know if it changes if you put a different food soul there, but as you can see, there are locked icons there, so I can't unlock those until I level up my restaurant to a specific level. So basically, the more staff members you have, the smoother your restaurant will run. So it's like real life, basically. Now, as you can see, again, your staff members on the floor will deliver food every time a new customer hops into their seat. So as you can see here, you have sandwich there going to go ahead and deliver the food to the middle table, and orange juice is going to go ahead and deliver the food to the far table over there. And sometimes you'll see customer emotions, like them being happy or them being very mad or sad about the service, or the food was just really bad. But sometimes you'll get like a neutral expression, like they won't say anything. But yeah, like you just want to like decorate your restaurant and gain currency with this game here. So let's go to the tip store real quick to check out what you can get. So again, if you get the silver coins, your tip coins, you can actually exchange these for shards. So as you can see here, we have a character called B52. I actually don't know exactly what he is, but you can actually buy his shards for 300. Maybe I can actually unlock him like that. But you also have characters like Skewer, Omuraisu, Jello, and then of course you can use these shards to ascend them. But probably the best way to level up these characters is by just going through the gacha, honestly. But yeah, that's how you use the tip. And of course you have like your items like skins. You can buy skins here. You can actually buy crystals so that you can do the gacha, a metal store so that you can exchange for more shards, etc. So items, gift packs, all that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and finish off the video with a gacha. Now again, I said this earlier, there are 2 different currencies for the gacha. You have your golden onions and your diamonds. We're gonna go ahead and use our golden onions because I have a lot. Now as you can see there is like a blue flower, a tofu block, and like red liquid. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Maybe it gives you a higher chance to roll into a UR or an SR. I don't know. Like, I've been rolling into SRs and URs by just regular 6 summon or like single summon. So I honestly don't know what that is. Like, I'll look it up later, but I guess it increases your chance to get a UR or an SR. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do a 6 shot. There's no 10 shot, it's only a 6 shot. So we're gonna go ahead and do that 6 shot here. So boom, as you can see there, it just shoots out like a tofu block in there. Boom, tempura. So yeah, I really don't know what those icons do. If someone could tell me, that'd be awesome. But so yeah, we have tempura here again. It's only English voices right now because it's still the test servers.
Has been foretold. You will be my master attendant, and I shall pledge to follow you until the end of my days.
Tongji, I actually don't know what kind of dish that is. So yeah, as you can see here, we're just unlocking characters. So SR, we already have Tong Young. Oh, Tong Wen, that's how you pronounce it. Okay. So the Japanese voice is actually Toyosaki Aki, so I know that name. So that's actually something I'm looking forward to, because Toyosaki Aki is actually one of my favorite voice actresses. So we have Long Bao.
That which destiny decrees cannot be avoided. Well,
apparently this is a male, guys. This is a boy, not a girl. It's a boy. So omuraisu, otaku.
I'm Omurice. I'm the loyal leader of Jello's fan club.
Jello. So I guess he works with Jello, maybe? I don't know. I haven't really looked him up yet. Oh, this is new. Sashimi.
Are you master attendant? I've been waiting for you for quite some time. Please pay more attention in the future.
So yeah, that was basically a 6 shot. Let's go ahead and do a single shot real quick. Maybe I'll get a UR maybe like this. I don't know. Oh, well, sake. So that was Food Fantasy, guys. So I'm still learning on how to play the game, even though I believe I got the basics down. Like for example, the gacha, like I honestly don't know what those icons do. Like I think they never explain on what those icons do. So maybe on the release, maybe explain a little bit more about that, because I really don't know if they increase the rate up for URs or SRs. Another thing I want them to change is maybe the placement of the main story mission. As you can see there, the introductory present, the question mark icon on the top right there. I kind of wish they put that maybe next to the stamina or the player name, because sometimes when I try to click on that, I accidentally click on the events or dailies, like because my fingers are kind of big. So there are times where I accidentally click on those icons. So that's basically about it. Again, the gameplay is fun, it's cute, it's easy to learn. You have amazing character designs like Black Tea here. I also like Tiramisu. I think she's actually a really cute looking character. I love the ponytail design, by the way, for her. But yeah, beautiful art pieces like this map here, this menu here. Yeah, I really think you guys should try this game out once it releases on July 20th. I'll leave the links down below for both Android and iOS in the description box so that you guys can pre-register. And I want to thank Alex again for letting me play the game early. I'm not exactly sure if you're gonna let me keep this account. I'm pretty sure you're gonna make me wipe it so that I can start over again once the official release comes out. But I'll keep playing this until you guys let me, and I'm gonna try and learn more stuff from it. But if you guys have any comments or questions about the game, it would be really awesome if you guys can comment down below, because I'll be able to answer some questions, and the developers also want to know what you guys want to see in this game. So if you guys have any comments or questions, please do comment down below so that I can answer them, or maybe even the developers can answer them, or you know, just comment in the comments asking maybe we want to see this or that. So yeah, it'd be really awesome to get some feedback from you guys. But anyways, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.